Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies skip hence. I have forsworn his bedding company.
Tarry, rash wanton, and not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady, but I know, to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my prayer with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom, fairies away, we shall try downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal, throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell, it fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman manly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou again, or Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle around about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. And the next thing she then waking looks upon, be it on lion or bear or wolf or bull, on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And as I can take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
Big chat for a while. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
Pray thee, give it to me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where the ox lips and nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight, and there the snake throws her enameled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And then having this juice, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it and seek through this grove. There is a sweet Athenian lady in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be that lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garment he hath on. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garment he hath on. But effect it with some care, so that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere at the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so. Okay. Hence away, now all is well. One aloof, stand sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love's sake. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair. In thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
The exits. Scene 2, another part of the wood. Enter Oberon.
I wonder if Titania be awakened, and what it was the next came in her eye, which she was dote on in extremity. Ah, but here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love, ... Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man. Okay, they chat for a while. Demetrius lies down and goes to sleep.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue, some true love turned, and on a false turn true.
Then fate overrules that one man holding troth, a million fail confining oath on aught.
About the word go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find, all fancy sick she is and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion thou bring her here, I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye, if his love he doth espy. Let her shine as gloriously as Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of her fairy band, ... Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Okay. So Demetrius and Helena go at it for a while. Okay. I am amazed and I know not what to say.
This is thy negligence! Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries wilfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. As this their jangling, I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. High therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon, with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way, and even till their brows doth counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep, then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to take from thence all air with his might, and make his eyeballs roll in wonted sight. And whiles I in this affair do the employ, I to my queen and beg of her Indian boy, then I will her charmed eye release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, ... and must for I consort with black-browed knight.
Then make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day.
Okay.
Remember we changed it.
Yes. Okay, so where are we now? Towards the end?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you. Okay, so Titania goes to sleep. Enter Puck.
Welcome, my good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage I do begin to pity. Gentle Puck, take this transforming scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain. For when he waking when the others do, all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of tonight's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Beest thou wast wont to be, seest thou wast wont to see. Diana's bud over Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than the common sleep of all these five the sense.
Music, ho! Music such as charmeth sleep. Now when thou wakest with thine own fool's eye peep.
Sound music! Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all in fair prosperity. And there the pairs of faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus all in jollity.
Fairy king attend and mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then my queen in silence said, trip we after the night's shade, we the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord. Okay, then those two go for a while. And then we're at the very end?
Yes.
Okay.
Through this house give glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, we'll be sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And this issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three, ever true and loving be. And the plots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand, never mole, hairlet, nor scar, nor mock prodigious such as are. Despising in nativity, shall upon their children be. With this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, in each several chamber place. Through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed, shall upon their safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by the break of day.
Yay!
That was it.
Fantastic. Here's the drama club. Oh, did you get the tickets?
Just take a still picture of us.
The sea, but with thy broad
Changeling boy to be my henchman.
set your heart at rest. The fairyland bides not the child with me. His mother was a votress of my order, and full often has she gossiped by my side and sat with me in Neptune's yellow sands. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake, I do rework her boy, and for her sake, I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will go and dance in our moonlight revels, come with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare thy haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fair kingdom. Fairies, away! We shall try downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury.
Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dole and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that were for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, whom Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take, and as his noli fixed it on his head. So at his sight away his fellows fly, and here over and over one falls. He murder cries and help from Athens calls. I led them on in this distracted fear, and must be Pyramus translated there. So when in that moment it came to pass, Titania waked straightway love and asked.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenians' eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked to force, she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This the woman, but not this the man.
Why refuse you him that loves you so? Like breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
And laid the love juice on some true love's sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue. Some false turn true.
Then fate over.
Shine as gloriously as Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our Ferdinand, who led us right hand, and the youth Mr. Bunny, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Oh, till I once were one. Thou must needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me, not befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should ruin scorn? Scorn.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. The Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far, blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. So far, my Gladys so did sort, as this their jangling I esteem as sports.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I, therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover there anon, with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way. And then as you see them going through the woods, then crush this herb into Lysander's rye, with whose virtuous has this virtuous property, to take from thence all air with his might, and make his eyeballs roll in wonted sight. And whiles I in this affair do the employ, I to my queen and beg of her Indian boy, then I will her charmed I release, from monsters' view and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for nights with dragons cut the clouds full fast.
Notwithstanding haste, make no delay, we may effect this business yet their day. All in jaunty.
Very keen, tenant guard, I do hear the morning lark.
Then my queen in silence said, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon. House gives glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite offers light and good for fire. And this ditty after me, singing, dancing, trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand in fair grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now upon the break of day, through this house each fairy strain, to the best bride bed will be, which by us shall blessed be. And this issue there create, ever shall be fortunate, so shall all the couples three, ever true and loving be. And the blots of nature's hand shall not in the issue stand, never mole of hair lip nor scar, nor mark, as they are. Despising the nativity, shall upon their children be. With this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and with each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed, shall upon their safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by the break of day.
This is the Flix Bus. There's Walker. How is it, Denise? You're about to be overwhelmed. Hey Walker, where are we?
We're at Spino Canyon.
Walker came home to see Griffin and Midsummer Night's Dream on the Flix Bus. So we're taking him back to the Flix Bus at the University of Arizona on a beautiful Saturday evening.
Okay. All right. Love you.
Love you
See
too.
in a few days.
All right, see ya.
All right. Bye-bye.
No hugs?
I just hugged you. Just gave you a hug. Another hug. All right.
Mom loves him.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. There he goes. Safe travels. When do you come home next?
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. We're going to see you next week, right?
Right. For like 2.5 weeks.
So do you have an idea where you're going to be sitting?
I don't think so. I think we can carry on our bets. That's what
I would think so. All right, sweetie. Be safe. Sorry. Bye, Walker. Love you. There he goes. Go way in the back. Still see him. See if we can see where. Might be hard with the reflection cutscene. Bye, Walker. Looks like they're getting ready. Walker's right there. A couple of stragglers at the last minute. It sounded like they were closing the doors. Walker's right in there. Works up, Walker. Love you so much. Oh. See somebody running to catch the bus at the last second. Will she get on? driver's getting in the seat. Okay, there's Walker. Oh, they just turned off all the lights. It's probably nice and dark so they can rest. Walker may be playing a game called Geometry Dash. Works up. Love you, Walker. There he goes on his way to ASU. Bye-bye, sweetie. So great to have you home. This is a theremin. Both hands. We're here with world-renowned theremin musician Griffin Krabakian. Here's another theremin here. If you look, this lady, Veronica Bravo, was really renowned for playing this. The theremin. Jacqueline is our guide. And I'm with Walker. Top Sundial Light.
So I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about these two buildings right here. So we have the BAC over here to the left, and we'll move in a second.
WP Carey School of Business.
Advisor frequently, especially with going through the process and choosing to double major. For me personally, my advisor mapped out all of my classes for the rest of my college career, so I know all the credits I need to be taking each semester, which is something that's really handy, especially when class registration comes around. Having that already set and knowing what I need to take is really. Oh, my double major, yes. That's very good. So my double major is an extra 68 courses. I did come into college on
Today was Sun Devil Day. Griffin, what'd you think of the tour?
It was a pretty good tour. I liked it. Yeah.
Is there a place you'd like to go, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Got a year.
Yeah.
Actually, less than a year. To decide. How long does he have to decide?
I have to decide by January.
Send in the or the what do you call it, admission fee, because you want to, even if you're not sure, you want to get into the dorms so you won't be stuck in a hotel in the fall.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You want to get your dorm quicker.
Alright, yeah, you're right. Cheers.
Bye. Bye, Walker. Forks up. Awesome. Bye, Walker. I know we're going to see him soon.
No, it's a problem that we're putting the seats down.
Can I ask, what is that nationality?
The Armenian.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Welcome aboard. Thank you.
Bye, Walker.
Hi, what's your name?
There he goes.
What'd you say?
How much I appreciate it.
It's going to take you a few days.
Well, a few days, I guess we'll have to see.
Okay, we'll see. What'd you say?
How much I appreciate it.
It's going to take you a few days.
Well, a few days, I guess we'll have to see.
Okay, we'll see.